I saw that hellbound ship's black sails against the yellow Indy sky, and knew again the stench of powder and men's brains and war. The severed heads nailed to its prow, liplessly mouthed, no use, all's lost.
We ought to nuke Russia and let God sort it out.
The freighter's hideous crew called out, "More blood! More blood!"
Nuke them till they glow. That's my opinion, for what it's worth, you know, in a final analysis.
Man, I'm trying to read here.
Its Star Street's hull rolled over me. In despair, I sank beneath the waves, offering up my wretched soul to God, His mercy and His judgment. Waking from nightmare, I found myself upon a dismal beachhead, amongst dead men and the pieces of dead men.
I'm informed on these things. I see every paper in the world. See, everything's connected.
I beg that the goal should take my eyes,
A news vendor understands that reality.
thus sparing me the horrors.
The weight of the world's on him, but he could take it.
But at least I was alive.
He's a survivor.
And I knew that life had no worse news to offer me.
Good afternoon. Is it here yet?
Oh, your copy of today's New Frontiersman coming up. I keep it for you every day, don't I? Ah. Ooh. Hey, how's the end of the world coming?
Today, for certain. You won't forget to keep my paper for me tomorrow?
Sure will.
I had a sudden memory of clinging fast to someone through the tempest. Our fateful ship's figurehead, now lying at my feet, blindfolded by seaweed, smiling. I thought better of removing the kelp from her eyes, not wishing her to suffer the terrible distractions of that grim tide line. She had borne me through seas of blood, had nourished me in the heart of the storm. This small comfort was all I could offer, for I could not love her as she had loved me. After eating their fill, the sharks departed. For the moment, I was safe. That night, eating shark, I would have chuckled at the inversions of natural roles, had not my parched laughter seemed so hateful. My raft grew increasingly grotesque, reflecting my own gradual transformation. With such thoughts to comfort me, I drifted on, mastless, into the dawn. I'd swallowed too much bird flesh, too much horror. I grew faint and dozed fitfully. The black freighter's hideous banner flapped dismally in my dreams. Its death's head banner flies above us all, and the heads nailed to the ship's black prow are our heads. Truly, whoever we are, wherever we reside, we exist on the whim of murderers.
Your 4 o'clock is here, Mr. Veidt.
Beneath my raft, something moved.
It's the meeting with the toy company, isn't it?
Yes. They want some new characters in their Ozymandias line. They said maybe some of your major villains.
The major villains are all dead.
Irrationally, my first thought was of the corpses, bursting their bonds, attempting to clamber up into the air and dryness.
Did you see the news? Some guy went crazy and killed his kid because he was afraid there's going to be a nuclear war. I'm sorry, but that's just dumb. Nobody's so crazy that they'll start a war. I don't understand why everyone's so down and scared.
Well, perhaps they lack your youth and enthusiasm.
Well, I have to be upbeat to work in this place. All this Egyptian decor is very morbid.
In the darkening water, I heard a splash.
very obsessed with death.
Shadowy forms approached. Will they boats come to rescue me?
Actually, death wasn't morbid to the ancient Egyptians. They saw death as an inevitable step in beginning a voyage of spiritual discovery. I find that very comforting.
No, not boats. Fins.
Well, I think it's... Oh God, he's got a gun!
Teeth shredded my raft. Tiny prehistoric eyes glistened with rage. It became tangled in my ropes. Terrified, I took up a splinter of mast. The shark's stained marble eye looked up at me, and in that instant, we knew each other.
What have you got in your mouth? No! Oh, don't you bite down! Don't bite down, you scum!
The Leviathan attempted to swim away, dragging my raft in its bloody wake.
I want to know who's behind this!
I hung on desperately, cursing in the bitter, stinging spray.
Damn. Cyanide capsule.
Eventually, the shark died, and shortly thereafter, stopped swimming.
Freighter.
Adrift and starving, my darkest imaginings welled up unchecked, spilling from brain to heart like black ink.
Taxi!
I imagined Davidstown, overrun by the freighter's tattooed fiends. My wife was almost certainly dead. I remembered her and my beautiful daughters waving goodbye from the veranda.
Glad my Rosa ain't alive to see this.
All now dead.
Everything's going to hell. Look at this. Look at this.
I imagined
kidding me?
my shipmates' bloated corpses
Doc Manhattan leaves the planet.
and the putrefying shark
Russians on the warpath.
carrying my raft to oblivion.
Ozymandias attacked.
All dead.
I tell you, it all reads like headlines from 10 years ago, before they banned all the masked Avengers in '77. Hey, speaking of, you see this Rorschach item? They finally caught him last week. Turns out he was a customer here. Huh?
What? I mean, Walter Kovacs? Interesting.
Incredible, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, makes you wonder, what makes a guy like Rorschach tick? Could probably go off at any second.
Faced with horrors, both intolerable and unavoidable, I chose madness. In my ravings, desperate for company, I conversed with my perished shipmates. Their voices spoke from beneath the raft, the conversation of the dead.
Oh, man.
Dreary,
10 days to nuclear war, Durf.
bitter,
That's what they said on TV.
endlessly sad.
Yeah, jeez, Durf. Just get me some Katie so I can get high, man.
Interminable bad news from mouths wherein the little fishes start.
It's that Manhattan guy who brought this down on us.
Oh, the new papers just arrived. There's a riot at the prison.
Give me that.
Whoa, hey,
We got friends there. Vigilante sparks prison riot. 5 dead.
Rorschach again. Making headlines after some other heroes made the news for the tenement fire rescue.
Goddamn masks. Come on, let's round up the guys. There's gonna be hell to pay over this.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was all connected.
We talked together, my rotted fellows and I, of life
News vendor senses these things.
and endings,
It all spells trouble.
of the terrible sentence upon us all. Truly, life is hell, and death's rough hand our only deliverance. I would endure no more bubbling dialogues from the dead, no more ramblings of damnation, no more judgments of our sins.
Vigilante known as Night Owl entered the riot and freed suspected murderer Walter Kovacs, also known as Rorschach. Both escaped police capture by aircraft. More details are still coming in.
What the hell?
Hey, we don't want no trouble around here.
Shut up, old man. These super bastards get away with everything while our guys catch hell in that riot. It ain't fair.
though dreading such a black, breathless end.
Hey.
I leapt,
The news guy
feet first,
mentioned Night Owl.
into cold, dank
Durf.
mortality.
He's the guy who wrote that book about the masks. My dad takes his car to his repair shop.
You know where that is?
Yeah, it's just down the street.
But the ocean's depths refused to swallow me. I lifted my uncomprehending eyes to the heavens and saw instead the earth.
This guy likes to play in riots?
I had reached my destination.
So let's give him a riot.
Yeah, let's mess this guy up.
Hell yeah!
They'd left me for dead. The fiends who doubtless butchered my kin. But now I was returned upon my corpse boat, a specter of revenge, riding the flow tide home.
This it?
Yeah, upstairs.
Everybody's scared. You can feel it.
I estimated I was not far from Davidstown.
Just waiting for the nukes to start dropping.
I was sure that by now the place had been overrun by the freighter's brigands. At the end of my journey, all that remained to me now was revenge against those who had killed my family, my crew, and left me for dead. Davidstown slept, deserted save for silence.
Hard to believe we're finally going home.
I'll drink to that.
I arrived at my former residence, careful not to rouse the butchers occupying it. Unaware that death was among them, they'd know its dark embrace without ever understanding why. One, however, was awake. Frantic lest he should raise alarms, I set upon him. In cataract darkness, I bludgeoned him. His screams unnervingly shrill. No pirates came, but something worse. I looked up into faces familiar, save for their terror. The children wailed. I looked down at the figure beneath me. Through puffed and bloody lips, she mouthed my name. There came an understanding so large, it left no room for sanity. I ran, but the knowledge of my damnation paced me. Gloating, celebrating its awful victory. Behind me, a lynch mob howled. Eventually, I came to an ash-colored shore, a dismal black ocean stretching before me. How had I reached this appalling position? With love, only love as my guide. How had my noble intentions led me to atrocity? Pausing, I stood, panting, sobbing, listening to the wind-borne sound of my pursuers draw closer. Planning to resume my flight, I raised my head and saw her. The black freighter. And its accursed inhabitants seemed to be waiting for me. They'd come to Davidstown to collect the only prize they'd ever valued. Claim the only soul they'd ever truly wanted. I was a horror. Amongst horrors, I must dwell. I swam towards the anchored freighter. The rope snaked down. Spluttering, I grabbed it. And from the decks above, a cheer went up. Both gross and black. Its stench affronting heaven.